Hey, yeah, what's up? This disciple Marshall Occurrence Rain back up in this anti-Illuminati all day, anti-America all day. Yeah, so this is a video about this is gonna be about uh this title that this cult in this country, the secret society, certain people, this label that they've given me, calling me the king of the earth, just foolishness, circus foolishness. I find it to be kind of racist. It's like calling a circus animal this king of the earth stuff. The king of the earth. Here's the king of the earth. He's gonna jump through the hoops. He's gonna jump through the fiery hoops. It's racist. It's kind of racist. Here's the king of the earth. And the bottom line is what I've heard from white America, I believe, is that you haven't put a value on it. That's a 7. You have not put a value on it, which means you just gave me uh, broke fame. That's what I call it. That's broke fame, and now you've created an enemy. I'm your enemy. If you're calling me king of the earth, you are my enemy. I'm telling you right now. I'm a serious man, and you should not be playing with no black man like that. You know you can't play with no black man like that. If you put fake fame on my name, fake fame, broke fame, fame that basically affiliates you with me, that's a 7. You're an enemy. All you did was create a fame that you thought that could affiliate you with my likeness. That's all it is. You haven't given me any money. Look, man, I'm a grown man. I'm 41 years old. I'm not trying to hear nothing about no fame. That's for kids. Kids may be interested in being called the king of the earth. I, as a grown man, am not interested in being called a king, a prince, a princess, or a queen. I'm interested in cash money, particularly. And you need to hear from the horse's mouth. If you have called me king of the earth and you think you got something going on, you acting like a kid at Christmas, like you're about to open up some surprising gifts and have some surprising destinies unfold, you're fooling yourself. It's not going to happen. And I am way more strong-headed than you would ever imagine. It's not going to happen. I'm already offended. Why? And you're so arrogant that you don't even see that I'm offended. Yeah, slow down a little bit. Yeah, now you see I'm offended. That's a 7. So you keep saying that. All you're doing is affiliating. You're trying to find a name to connect to my likeness and identify me. That doesn't identify me. That does not identify me. That is not me. It does not identify me. It has nothing to do with who I am or where I come from. It absolutely has nothing to do with my life. You tried to create something, an image, and it was not successful. That was not successful. All you're doing is riding around playing imaginary games. That's all you're doing. Whether it be in contest with me, whether it be calling me king of the earth, you're trying to find a way to connect me to the foolishness that you want to do, and it's not working. You're trying to connect me to the foolishness that the foolishness that you're trying to create. You're trying to connect me to that by calling me these things and talking about a contest. I'm not connected to none of this. See, unlike you, I'm not like the everyday American. I don't like your culture anymore. I like music. I like good movies, but I don't like American culture. It's goofy. It's goofy to me. That's why it creates goofy people that play goofy games, talking about king of the earth and talking about being in the contest with me. It creates goofiness. And you got the goofiness from your culture. That's a 7. Look at it. It's always some flying turkey. Flying turkey. Flying turkey. That's your culture. It makes me sick. Flying turkey. Thanksgiving parade music. You got me messed up. I'm a soldier. I have evolved past your culture, and I feel better than ever. I feel better than ever. I haven't even eaten McDonald's in a whole year. I haven't done that in my life. I probably, the last time I went, I probably been eating McDonald's all my life. I cannot tell you anywhere in the country where I've went a full year. Anywhere I live, Los Angeles, Seattle, everywhere I've lived, there's been McDonald's. Tampa, Florida, North Carolina, of course, and New York. So everywhere I've lived, there's been McDonald's. I haven't went a whole year without eating McDonald's probably since I was a little kid. Probably since I was like 3 or 4 years old. That's when kids start eating McDonald's, about that time. Eating fries and little Happy Meals, about 3 or 4 years old. I didn't start eating it at 5. I probably would start eating it about 3 or 4. So I have already, that right there, McDonald's being like the top of fast food chains here in America, that right there is a revolution for me. I was a personal separation from this culture. And it's a statement, you know what I mean? So understand that all the stuff that you building, man, I'm a black man. I'm offended if anybody try to get me to do something for free. That's a 7. Well, you try to get my family to do something for free. You got my family to do something for free. I am an actual descendant of slavery. Everyone here is not a descendant of slavery. Oprah Winfrey is not a descendant of slavery. She found out on national TV when she took a DNA test that she was not an ascendant of slavery, a descendant of slavery. She's not a descendant of slavery. So you assume everyone is a descendant of slavery. Oprah Winfrey, one of your most influential people in your country, is not. And that's not bad. I'm just saying, don't assume because someone is of African descent that they are descendants of slavery. I am a descendant of slavery. My grandmother, my grandmother that was in slavery was raped by the slave master. These are the stories that were handed down in my family. So my bloodline could be very offended at your American community. I can't speak for anyone else. The slave master raped my grandmother sexually, just in case, sexually raped my grandmother. Yeah, what you gonna say about that? Oh, just forgive, huh? Let me tell you something, man. Based on all of the things that my family has been through, I'm not doing anything for free. And so all you're doing is asking for death from God to kill you people. You understand me? And it's not going to change. I'm not playing no turkey parade games with you. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. You can play all the turkey games when you get there. I don't play any games, man. Yeah, you need to differentiate me from the rest of these Americans. I don't care what happens to you. You play games with my life for your own jest, for your own pleasure, like we in school. I'm not in school with you. We ain't in high school. You got COVID-19 as a result of playing with God's people. Let's tell the truth. It's a plague from God. That's a 7. I put all my credibility on that. It's a plague from God that why y'all got that COVID-19 even more than everybody else. This country has COVID-19 because it's a plague from God from these people playing games out here. That's what you get. And I don't feel sorry for you. And you want to know something? I haven't prayed for you the whole time. Since I have not prayed one single prayer for this country. Not one. Since COVID happened, I have not prayed for you at all. You got what you asked for. You played with me and you got an enemy. It's simple. Are you retarded? Okay then. You played with me and you got an enemy. That's what you got. That's what you got. Okay, so they know. So you act like a kid at Christmas, like something's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Me and you are not gonna be together. In fact, I am affiliated with the Russians. I like the Russians. I listen to what they have to say. Yeah, it came to this. It came to this. It came to this. You so arrogant. You think everyone wants to be with you. Everyone wants to be affiliated with you. I don't. I don't want to be affiliated with Americans. And I'm not one of those people who want to stay here. If I had enough money, I would leave. Some people say leave the country. Well, moron. You know how much money it takes to leave the country, moron? Moron. You know how much money it takes to leave the country, moron? The only reason I'm here is because of a lack of money. That's a 7. Okay? Let's get it right. Everybody ain't in love with you. Some people are so stupid. Well, won't you leave? You know how much money it takes to leave, dumbass? Okay? So all this king of the earth stuff, all this king of the earth crap, it's for the birds, okay? All you're doing is cursing your country. God is bringing judgment, and that's what it is.